What's up YouTube, I'm GermRage and welcome back to the 1710 pack, where it's been a couple of days since we last left off with our last episode. A lot's changed, my channel is exploding in subscriber count, which is amazing, so thank you very much to every single one of you who's clicking that subscribe button. That means a lot to me, and thank you again. And if you're watching this and you haven't clicked that subscribe button, click it please. You know you want to. He's just begging you to want to. But anyway, just to recap from last episode, we made our epic mine laser, and then we got all this stuff. Now this generated over the time when I was building my new place for my mine lasers. Now I did say I was gonna do that off video. I was gonna say off stream. Then I don't stream anymore. I haven't streamed for a while, but let me show you. So I've labeled these so we know roughly what's what. So this is my end portal. This is my farm portal, and then this one is where I go for my mining lasers. And then, ladies and gentlemen, this is an awesome place. Now, this took a bit longer to find and then build, but it was well worth it. Jenny was. I've not done too much construction, but sometimes minimalistic work works best. So you can't see the mini map. Let me show you the mini map. This is actually a crash site of one of the meteors. And it looked freaking amazing. I don't know why that line's done that. It wasn't like that before. That's just a glitch in the graphics. But if you just look at this, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mining lasers now. And I think in one of them I've put the laser focuses. Not you. There we go. So I've got all the focuses in there. Although, to be honest, these generating the random ores will do me just fine. And they'll generate everything I need. So, and I thought I would go with like a little alien look, because just look at that. I've just contoured all these power conduits to the center here. This is where we'll put the test rack to power the lasers. Yeah, it's minimalistic, but it looks so freaking epic. Do you not think? So today we're going to get a start on the turbines. And what I was thinking is building it a bit over here. So we've got this nice little plateau forming here. We can expand it if we need to. But I tend to put the turbines sticking up into the air rather than horizontal like a lot of people do. So it shouldn't really hurt us that much. But let's get into it, I guess. Let's get all our stuff first, because we just need to build all these. I think I've got enough nether stars for loot crate blocks. We might be able to make all this straight off. And it'd be great if we could. Come on, teleport. I love this sound. It is so freaking awesome. Right, so we'll get all our stuff. We'll try and build this as quick as possible. I'll probably expand it off video, because I don't think you will. I think once you know how I set it up, it'll give me a chance just to spend my time grind and expand it off video. But before I forget, I named him a little Herbert. For some reason he's losing hearts, and I don't know why. But what I've done is I've put these weighted pressure plates down so he can't actually go through the doors, which is great. I don't know if he's tried to get into the portal or gone upstairs and fallen. He seems to like exploring, but Herbert, hi, behave. Right, let's get our stuff. So we need a coolant port. So I need 2 of these for some reason. So 1, 2. Turbine fluid port. So we need 2. Oh, turbine housing. Okay. Where's turbine? Oh, what's it? Cyanide? I've got cyanide. What? I've got put. Oh no! This. Let's pause this for a moment. Where's this? There we go. So we'll just turn that off momentarily. Oh, they've got 2 in there. We'll just turn that off momentarily so we can build this housing. Even though I think 8 should be enough, because I need to make 2, which is 4 per. Ooh, so what was it again? It was a turbine fluid port. So we can boom on. So we have our 2 of them. Next on the agenda is the turbine controller. This is probably going to need more housing. No, it's plutonium. but it still requires 4 of these, which requires... Yay! Everything is awesome. I feel like singing that song now. Everything? No, I'm not going to do that to you guys. But you get the message. Turbine power port, which is 4 of them, and then 64 turbine housing. Oh boy. And you're not turned on anymore, which means I need my reactor to go overboard, because this is going to take some time, unless I can convert plutonium back in. What are we running at now? We're running at a full. Sorry, you can't see. This is probably going to take a little bit longer. So what we're going to do between is what I will do while the cyanide is gathering in my my system. I will set up a second reactor. We do have enough parts for it. Right. Hopefully we've got enough. I've just built my big reactor. I'm gonna go back to it in a second. I just came back to make sure I had enough cyanide, which we got 227. That should be a good number. I genuinely hope so. We need 64 turbine housing. So let's see if we can do this. 64 turbine housing, which requires... Okay. So that's exactly what we needed. Reactor glass. Oh. I need some more reactor glass. Please? Which is using that. That's fine. I've got plenty of them spare. So we've got enough of that. We also need shafts. We need to shaft someone. Turbine rotation. Where are you? So we need 8 of you. So I'm guessing this is given a specific size of one. And 32 blades. Oh shit, I made a stack. Rip. Right, we just need the 32. Right, so we've got everything on as we need then, don't we? Yeah, I've not forgotten to leave anything, so... Oh! Ludicrite! I forgot the main ingredient. This is the ingredient for Ludicrite. And then I thought, you know, I could if I don't have enough Nether Stars, I can use the Enderium blocks. This is the magic of magical crops. What? What? Block of emeralds. I've got emeralds for days. Take 2. How many can we make? We made 9. That's exactly what we want. Awesome. But what we'll do is we'll make the reactor first, and then we'll claim the rewards for it. I think I need to make some special fluid conduits. I've forgotten what they're called. To connect the turbine to the reactor. I'll look at that in a second once it's teleported. But there was a special pressurized something that was quite complicated and hard to make, if I remember correctly. But there she says, a nice little reactor. It goes quite deep, because I thought we need to generate a lot of steam, and I might not just limit it to 1 turbine. I might have 2 or 3. So I've set this up for 2 turbines, even though we're just going to build 1 right now. So we've got coolant port, we've got access ports, we've got everything we need already set up on this, apart from obviously the plutonium going in, because this is going to be powered completely by plutonium. Rip. This is why it's got to be a lot smaller though, because it's got to handle all that. But right, let's make it sticking up in the air, I guess. And going off what we've been seeing so far, I think 64 is meant to be enough, so that'll be a 5x5, isn't it? I guess that'll be the smallest one. I'm just for this challenge, I was just trying to think what the optimal size is. And then we need to leave 25, so 1, 2, 3. This is gonna look absolutely ludicrous. We need more turbine housing. This is nowhere near big enough. We've got enough reactor glass, but for some reason it's not. You know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna make some more. But you know what? It's a damn good job I went back, because I realised I get the wrong sort of glass. I've just switched them out for turbine glass. We don't need reactor glass. I don't think reactor glass would work with this at all anyway. So we're just going to increase the footprint of this a bit more, so we can have something a bit more substantial and a bit more long term. So, wait. There's one more on this side, so we've got a dead center right there where we're going to put the shaft. It's going to be 8 long, so it's going to go all the way up. That way I know the max height, even though it's going to be 8 blocks anyway. Rip. Rip. Right, it's just, I want this to look proper. It might look a bit weird for the time being, but it's going to look fine. It really is. I increase the length of it when I'm ready to do that. Wait a minute, I'm missing something. I am missing something. I'm very, very sure I'm missing a bearing. Did I not know? Oh, I'm very sure we have a bearing block that we're meant to have in there. Oh, well, we'll see if it forms. See if it's a valid stretcher. Maybe it's a different version, an older version I was using when I tinkered with this. Oh, don't. No! That's not how it's meant to look. Not at all. I want to build my beautiful turbine. Right, and then we'll get Builder's Wand out, because I've got Builder's Wand. I'm very sure I've got a Builder's Wand. Where are you? I left it back up. I must be in my ME system somewhere, for God's sakes. What's the point in having an awesome bag like that to keep it all in one nice and neat and tidy place, and then you freaking forget it? That's so infuriating. Right, I want these to match up if I can. So we're gonna have. Okay. Oh, wait, no. Goes like that. This is completely different. I don't know why it's asked me to do 2 of each, but I'm doing 2 of each. So we're gonna put the controller there. Power tap. I need an adult. We can put you down there. And then just gloss all the way again. I've got the vertical port. Maybe an optimal one requires 2? I'm not sure. I've never really thought about that actually. It's just very curious that the quest asks for 2 of each. Well, we'll try it. If it works, awesome. If it doesn't work, I will just cry in the corner very quietly while you all laugh and mock me and figure out the best way to troll me. Behave. What else I need to do is I need to set up the tesseracts to pull the plutonium out of my ME system. It's gonna be fun. And then we need another tesseract for getting the. Oh no, we don't. We do need a tesseract, but we've got a frequency put in a sign in already, haven't we? I just need to borrow that. So you're gonna be a valid stretcher. If I put all the loot crate down here. Wait, like 9. What am I missing? I'm confused.com. Well, if we generate some free power, then that's awesome. This just literally needs to provide power for the drills, so I don't care how efficient or inefficient it is, because it's not powering anything else. If I really wanted to, I could put a lot of windmills here. God, imagine trying to power one of those mining lasers with windmills. No, that would be punishment. Alright, so we've got plenty, and I mean plenty of them. So let's see if this is a valid stretcher. And the moment of truth? No, it's not. Why is that not a valid stretcher? What's missing? The freaking controller. So if that's a controller, what? Reactor? No, that's correct. Turbine, wait. Reactor cool. Oh, so yeah, no, I get it. Now I get it. I depped. Yeah, because I need to use a wrench to convert these. So if I plug these two gaps up here, still not a valid stretcher. Is that a turbine? Turbine power port? What have I done wrong? What have I done? Is it because the ludicrite? Is that making it derp? No. No. What have I done wrong? Do I need to convert that with a wrench right now? Does that help? Does that... Oh, there we go. Now it's giving me. Yeah, I told you. Rotor bearing. I knew it's a thing. It's not there. Right, let's go and make one quickly. I know I was missing something from the setup. I did mention it before, if you go back. So you can't say I lied. I need to lock these in as well, don't I? Just in case I accidentally screw up and click on it. Hi, Mr. Cow. I love that place. I really do. It just reminds me of those old sci-fi shows you get. Right, rotor bearing, and we need to dig under to put that in. It's gonna be fun. Let's put bearing in actually. There we go. See, I told you there was a block we were forgetting. And speaking of, I can put cyanide processing back online. Alright guys, we're back with our stuff. Now what I did in the meantime is I've set up the plutonium tesseract as well, so we can just get all this reactor turned on right now. So we need... I didn't bring my second tesseract. It doesn't matter. We can get this turning in. We know how to extract items. I should have brought two. But if I switch this to bluesome free power, I'm gonna thingy that phrase. It's gonna be awesome. This should work. Receive, send, receive, and that should be filling up. There we go. 1.5, 1.8 brill. So I should be able to turn this on really slowly. So that's great because that'll start generating some steam. If we look on the graph here, it's a bit empty. So you can't see it right now. It's a bit empty, but that's good. So we've got our steam generation. Now water is really, really easy. I don't really need to show you to do that, but basically we've done that setup already. Let's try and guess where this is. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Is it gonna? It didn't. Why? Oh, I've done it. I've done it the wrong way around. And then are you going to do your thing? Yes. Ha ha. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. So we can actually turn this on right now. It won't do anything. Why is that gone like that? Well, that's fluid port. That's right. So that's coolant out. That is what I'm confused right now. I'm trying to remember the setup. I've got the ender fluid conduits, so I'm sure they work. If I connect you. Extract and then you on insert. Right, let's make sure I've got some steam coming in first. I'm not producing any steam right now. In fact, I'm not producing any power whatsoever. Is it because I filled it with diamonds? Is that for real? Does it seriously not work because I filled it with diamonds? Are you kidding me? Well, you know what? I built this. I'm gonna tinker with this between this and the next episode because it'll be gonna be next week, Christmas week, by the way, that I'm gonna be recording it. So I will tinker with this. I will get it done off video. But this is basically a turbine, so that's pretty awesome. I might build a second one. I see how much power we get from the one. But that's it for this video, so if you've liked it, please leave a rating down below. It'd be much appreciated. If you've got any advice or questions, please ask away. I'm always open to new questions. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much, and toodles.